tonight. Could an abandoned prison be the answer to youth crime chaos?
Horrid dash cam footage from a highway crash.
I'm Daniel Gibson. Later on this news hour at 6:30, better than expected inflation figures boost hopes of an interest rate reprieve. And why Australia's fastest man believes he can go even quicker.
The news begins now.
Good evening. A former prison could soon become a place that saves young kids from a life of crime.
The plan is backed by Coonamble and Walgett councils who believe teaching life skills can change behaviour.
In Brewarrina, this is yet a dinner cull. A former prison complex fitted with 150 beds, a site which, as part of a proposal, could be used as a court-issued diversionary facility for teens caught up in the justice system.
What we're talking about here is trying to divert these young people before they get into serious crime into a program that would help them change their behaviour. And to change behaviour, you've got to change beliefs and values.
It's drawn the attention of the Premier and Attorney General. Each have visited the site, which is set up to teach life skills and change behaviours.
There's classrooms, there's industrial workshops where woodworking, metalworking, and as I said to you off air, if these kids were to damage the facility, that's going to be their job to fix it. They're going to have to fix it under supervision.
A working group has been set up looking into the proposal. Brewarrina, Burke, Walgett and Coonamble councils are hoping their LGAs can use it to reduce reoffending.
We need to try and break that cycle and try and re-engage them. And I think it's probably, it's worth trialling.
While for those committing serious crimes,
serious offences need custody. That's a community expectation that happens, and I understand that.
At the moment, when a young person goes into custody, it costs the public purse around $1.3 million a year. Now, those backing this proposal believe this option will have long-term benefits and savings.
At the very least, these kids can come out knowing how to live in society at a basic level.
Barwon MP Roy Butler, who once worked in the corrective services, believes it would take several months before behaviours can begin to change.
You're probably talking at least 6 months, but again, it's not my decision. This is a decision for the project group about what the catchment is, how long the program runs for, and exactly what's in the program when they're there.
We're right behind it. It's early days, but we've got to give it a try.
Hamish Southwell, 7 News.
A driver's been slammed online after shocking dash cam footage captures their vehicle crashing into a truck. The truck was travelling along the Newell Highway, Coonabarabran, when the Nissan X-Trail slowly pulls out from a rest bay in front of the heavy vehicle. The crash then causing the car to cross the highway. It is unclear if anybody was injured.
The controversial solar farm proposed for Geary has been hit with a major setback. Dubbo Regional Council last night voted to object the Bori solar project, despite some calls to wait for an environmental impact statement. The majority of councillors voiced concerns about the location of the site, along with its potential social and environmental impacts. That came after a passionate plea from locals.
I'll put it to you, if you had a developer come to your home and put infrastructure around 3 sides of your home, would you be happy? You would not be happy. That's what's happening out here with this type of facility.
The council will now write to the state government and Venn Energy informing them of the decision.
A plan to shake up how Dubbo elects their mayor has now been deferred. There was a push to hold a referendum at the next election where residents would be asked if they would like to vote for a mayor. At the moment, councillors choose the person for the top job, but the plan was halted last night, with councillors instead wanting more information, deferring their decision until a later date.
Our region's primary producers are putting a spotlight on the importance of sourcing local meat. It comes after an investigation into the food industry uncovered a string of disturbing safety breaches.
From paddock to plate, it's a process our local producers say deserves a lot more attention.
You really got to know where the product comes from, and the less people that touch it across that supply chain really reduces the chance of something else being added into it.
Highlighting the importance of sourcing local produce. It comes after an investigation into the food industry unveiled a handful of disturbing safety breaches, including allegations of horse meat being detected in beef and lamb mince.
It's not good for industry to be giving farmers a bad name for what's getting, sold over the counter or served up on their plates at a restaurant.
The New South Wales Food Authority has pushed back hard on claims, but true or not, it's put a spotlight on the importance of knowing where your food comes from and who's actually producing it.
If you are trying to cut corners, it means you're not good at the job. For us in our business, we try and be as transparent as we possibly can and put our hand on the heart saying where our meat comes from.
For farmers in the Central West, that's a conversation they're hoping more shoppers start having.
We've got full control of the supply chain with the farm and the butcher shop. So we can take full responsibility of what we're serving up to our customers, whether it's over the counter at Canowindra Butchery or delivering to someone's door in Cowra.
Encouraging the local community to inject their money back into the local economy.
We have hundreds of customers that have come in and we've looked after them for the right product, utilising the whole carcass so we can really try and bring those costs down and make meat more affordable for everyone and make farming sustainable in Australia.
Zoe McLaren, 7 News.
Hundreds of high school students from across the state have put their farming skills to the test at the very first Prime Lamb competition. Getting hands-on, the project is all about training the next generation of leaders.
Holding their prized lambs tight, lining up for judging, a day that's been months in the making.
It was a very long process, but they've came a really long way.
These Dooney lambs sent to high schools across New South Wales for students to take on the role of livestock manager. Their journey beginning back in February.
Oh, they were a bit scared, a bit frighty. We had to break them in, so they were friendly. Been a long couple months, just getting them used to on the halters.
Over 200 students all the way from Condobolin through to Coffs Harbour taking part in the project. Today gathering in Orange to see the fruits of their labour. With live demonstrations and information sessions, the event exposing kids to the opportunities that await them in the agricultural industry.
They get shorn, so they get fleece weighed, micron tested, and that all goes into a scorecard.
Assessed on both their fleece and carcass, the program teaching students on genetics, meat production and wool quality. Getting hands-on learning, this competition is all about training our next generation of agricultural leaders.
And I think every chance our kids out in the country can get, it's a perfect opportunity for them to grow and learn and build their connections within any industry that they're interested in.
We've got to look forward to the next generation of future farmers, and that's what this is all about, and trying to promote the sheep wool industry.
Kimberly Lambourne, 7 News.
Almost 200 small businesses impacted by the closure of the Great Western Highway have received their financial assistance grants. Businesses from Lithgow to Oberon are able to apply for up to $10,000 in financial assistance from the state government, with those in the most directly affected areas, such as Hartley, able to apply for up to $25,000. So far, over 240 applications have been submitted for the grants and 182 have been approved. The funding is the only support that's on offer to local businesses after the shock closure at Victoria Pass.
A new childcare centre for Lithgow has been approved following a challenge in the New South Wales Land and Environment Court. The development for 20 Curtin Place was initially knocked back by Lithgow Council after the community raised concerns about a lack of parking. But the centre has now been approved and will provide care for 36 children. Well, let's check in with Kirsty now for a look at all of today's weather conditions. And Kirsty, a few clouds about, but we did see some blue skies.
Yes, we did, Nick and Maddie. Good evening and hello, everyone. It's been another stunning winter's day. Dry winds and sunshine. That's despite those cold and frosty temperatures this morning. It warmed up quickly. Before 9 a.m, we'd already reached 8 degrees in Bathurst, but the winds certainly had a bite to them, taking away the warmth of that sun. Orange felt like -2 at 3:30 this afternoon under those southwesterly winds. In Dubbo, it felt like just 7 degrees despite reaching 16, which is the July average. Temperatures, though, are on the rise for the coming few days, reaching spring-like weather by the weekend. Details coming up in our full forecast.
Thanks, Kirsty. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Well, up next in 7 News, the latest on Cowra's multi-million-dollar pool upgrade.
And Orange's major mayor secures the future of the town's water supply.
And a little later on, this news hour at 6:30, better than expected inflation figures boost hopes of an interest rate reprieve. The search continues for people trapped after a massive earthquake in Japan. And Australia continues to dominate at the Commonwealth Games as records tumble on the athletics track.
Sunday, the farmer reunion with more surprises than ever before.
Are you guys still together?
The breakup. What really happened?
Can't explain why she did what she did.
They'll tell all.
I'm glad you cleared the air.
No, there's plenty more. So, first of all,
who found the love of their life?
Has this farmer found a wife?
The farmer reunion, Sunday after The Voice premiere.
I got here as fast as I could.
What for?
Bread, cheese, chocolate, on sale.
No, they're Aldi prices. They're always low.
Don't chase sales.
Always.
Get low prices every day. That's Aldi prices. Aldi. Good different.
It's hot.
Really hot.
Let's do it.
Whatever role you need us to play.
Numbers?
Looking good.
Expansion?
We're your partner for every stage of business. NAB. More than money.
OMF's Brooklyn mattress is crafted for ultimate comfort. With layers of bamboo latex, wool and countless coils in perfect harmony, it embodies indulgence and innovation. With so much within, you couldn't possibly fit more. Experience true comfort at OMF.
As I travel across the electorate, I often get asked where people can go for assistance with state matters. The best place is my electorate office. My team and I are here to help. I'm Paul Toole, your local member.
Authorised by Paul Toole, funded using parliamentary entitlements.
We were looking for a couple of educators at our childcare centre. We ended up hiring an educator through OCTEC, and their transition to work program was actually really good. The post-employment support from OCTEC has been amazing. Services like OCTEC supporting young people is absolutely essential.
The Tasman has a tow mode, which optimises towing performance and your ability to safely pass Nev and his B-double. Thanks, Nev. Kia Tasman. Test drive today.
Kia. Movement that inspires. Introducing the all-new limited edition HP OmniBook Ultra in an ultra-premium deep espresso and bronze edge finish. Precision crafted and engineered in a super thin, incredible light design. The limited edition Deep Espresso HP OmniBook Ultra, powered by the latest Intel Core Ultra 7 Series 3 processor. That's the power of Intel inside. Exclusive to Harvey Norman.
This home loan application is never done.
Tony, look.
Up to $3,000 cash back. Let's go.
Get your things.
Welcome back. A Queensland researcher is putting an unlikely farming partnership to the test. She's travelling to the United States to see whether sheep grazing on solar farms could power up profits for Australian farmers.
A paddock full of power potential.
One of the, challenges of large-scale solar developments is managing the pasture or the vegetation under the panels.
And Fulbright Scholarship recipient Dr. Amy Bates thinks sheep could be the solution.
They're a really great height, good temperament, and can keep the pasture at a manageable level.
Next February, she'll spend 8 months at The Ohio State University studying solar grazing.
AgriSolar is really the opportunity to integrate livestock production and energy production, so creating that dual-purpose land use.
It's hoped the unlikely pairing will minimise slashing and herbicide use, while also allowing farming to continue on land reserved for energy production.
Increase agricultural productivity off these landscapes while, generating energy. It's something that we really need to optimise.
The challenge now, convincing those on the land that agriculture and solar can coexist.
That's a narrative that needs to be, developed and communicated when developing solar arrays within communities.
Cara Welburn, 7 News.
It's full steam ahead at Cowra's $11 million aquatic centre redevelopment. Council have confirmed the project remains on track for completion before summer. Crews ticked off several milestones in July, from pressure testing new pipework to pouring concrete for the pool structure. The centre is expected to be finished in time for locals to dive in by the end of October.
The new multi-million-dollar upgrades have finished up in Orange to help support the city's population growth. Ageing infrastructure at the sewage treatment plant has now been upgraded, with the new inlet works to accommodate the local population rapidly climbing to 60,000 people. The $9.3 million upgrades will help the facility process wastewater more effectively.
We're taking into consideration those impacts it'll have on downstreaming, the nitrogen levels which go downstream. So as part of our process, we're trying to reduce those.
Before we can build new houses and get too far ahead of ourselves, we need to make sure that our critical infrastructure like sewage treatment works and water are there to support the additional housing.
The upgrades were funded by Orange City Council through revenue raised by charges.
Mudgee's Baker Williams Distillery has claimed a top gong at a national industry competition. Their Shiraz gin won gold at the Australian International Distilled Spirits Awards, while their single barrel rum took out silver. The local business coming out on top, beating over 1,000 entries from 256 distilleries across the country.
Up next in sport, a legendary motorsport name set to return to Mount Panorama.
And Bathurst Park Run celebrates a major milestone.
Tomorrow on Sunrise, the man who could be Bond, 007 frontrunner Callum Turner is dropping in.
Plus, secrets from the set of The Voice. Ronan Keating is spilling all about the new season live. We'll see you in the morning.
She's only ever wanted to do one thing.
Music is my thing. This is what I think I'm meant to do.
But her dad sees a different life for her.
I haven't spoken to him in over a year.
Listen. Welcome to Team Tones and
I just wanted to make him listen, you know?
Yeah. New The Voice starts Sunday 7 o'clock on 7.
This week only, VIPs save 40% on any second light or fan at Beacon. Buy two and enjoy 40% off your second item. Explore our new collection. Sale ends Sunday.
In a world of everyday routine, something magical has arrived. It's in the air, in stores, even in aisle 3. Featuring a cast of 40 characters, free with every $30 you spend. You'll never...
Andy, what are you doing?
You'll never shop the same way again. Disney Ushies. Get collecting at Woolworths and Big W.
The all-new BYD Sea-Line 8DM Super Hybrid. 7 seats. Impressive range. Effortless performance. The 7-seat SUV you want.
Save on Heart of China for 2, now from $3,399. Discover China's natural wonders, from the mountains of Zhangshaji to Chengdu's giant pandas and more. Search Tripadeal now.
It's time to complete your census. We need to hear from everyone to help plan for Australia's future. If you know where you'll be on census night, Tuesday the 11th of August, you can complete the census for your household as soon as you get your instructions. Whoever you are, wherever you go, we need to hear from you. Not you, Ollie. Sorry. In the census, every answer matters. Authorised by the Australian Bureau of Statistics, Canberra.
Early Settler, your destination for beautiful home living. Right now, enjoy 20 to 40% off store-wide. Sofas, dining, timeless pieces for every room. Shop online or in store at Early Settler.
At Audica, we know hearing well is personal.
That's why we're proud to provide personalised hearing care tailored to your needs so you can hear your way. Audica, your hearing is our expertise.
Welcome back. Gary Rogers Motorsport will make an emotional return to the Bathurst 1000 this year. The team will field a wild card entry for the first time since 2020 with rookie Nathan Hearn and fan favourite James Moffat behind the wheel. JRM's decision to enter the great race comes as a tribute to their late founder and supercars legend Gary Rogers, who passed away in October last year. Bathurst Parkrun is celebrating its 10th birthday. Hundreds brave some pretty frosty conditions to hit the pavement, honouring not only what's become a big local institution, but also honouring its founding father.
3, 2, 1, go!
220 runners taking off into the cold Bathurst air. A sight that's been seen every Saturday for a decade.
10 years ago in 2016, who could have imagined that would be, celebrating after 9,000 different people have finished at Bathurst Parkrun. How cool.
Bathurst Parkrun was co-founded by Jen and her late husband, Stephen Jackson. The family affair honoured 10 years on.
The amount of community support that we've gotten the whole way through, the amount of people that have come along, the stories that we've heard, it's been really amazing, really awesome to see so much growth from so many people.
Lifelong friends and family here, people, they run Parkrun for a few years and then their kids end up running it. It's such a great event. It's free. It's a great way for people to start their weekend.
It's also a chance to put training into practice and chase some low times.
I did a very solid 17:59.
23 today.
We got just under 25, so we'll take that today. Breaking PBs is always a good one.
Over the last decade, Parkrun has fast become one of Bathurst's biggest community events. Whether you're running in the teens or in the 30s, it's got something for everyone. Even the heroes that live amongst us.
Everyone is welcome at Parkrun. It really is for everyone, whether you run fast or you walk, bring the dog, come and walk with the grandchildren even. It's a really inclusive environment.
Mac Reith Snare, 7 News.
Premier League hockey is heating up with finals now just a few weeks away. In round 12, the women's competition saw title favourites Bathurst St Pat's take care of business in their local derby. Panthers edged out Parks and Souths and Sims were forced to share the points. In the men's action, the Saints made it 2 from 2 on the day with a win over Dubbo, and ladder leaders Parks United remain undefeated. Our next generation of Olympians are getting experience on the equestrian arena in Kewdale. More than 100 riders competed across 3 days of fun with plenty of horsing around.
Saddling up and leaping into action, high school students from all over the country galloped into town to strut their stuff at the 3rd Winter Schools Equestrian Carnival.
The event has been put on because we really wanted something local to really showcase the talent that we have, to encourage junior equestrians in a safe, competitive environment, and to provide a broad range of events for our schools to compete against one another.
The carnival's a unique opportunity for the kids to workshop their skills over multiple days, but it's not just the riders putting in the work.
This is Splash Out, my big jumper. He is good. He came back from an injury quite a while ago with his pole on transit from Queensland.
A rider's relationship with their horse is crucial, and they fast become best friends.
I really like just spending time with them and learning new things.
Not only did the event boast some of the best up-and-comers equestrian has to offer, but the carnival also welcomed some of the sport's experts.
We have working stock horse judged by the Royalies to show judge, Miss Jackie Mascord Norris. So that was a big coup and very high calibre.
Hosted by Orange Anglican Grammar School, there's hope the carnival will become a future stable for Australia's next Olympic stars.
Equestrian interschools is incredibly quickly growing in this region. It's something that OAGS is particularly proud of, that we can basically host and generate out of our small school, which is rapidly growing as well.
Mac Reith Snare, 7 News.
Well, still to come in 7 News, Kirsty's back in just a moment. She's going to take a look at our local weather.
You're never far away from the news with the 7 News app. Download it now to be notified on the news that matters as it happens. Download the 7 News app now.
And in your national news now just minutes away, better than expected inflation figures boost hopes of an interest rate reprieve. Japan rocked by a devastating earthquake. And it's a green and gold rush of gymnasts flying into the record books in Glasgow.
The new Subway Korean-style barbecue steak sub. Loaded with tender steak, freshly cut salad, sweet, spicy barbecue glaze. Good food, good value. That's Subway.
Need room to fit the whole family in? The MG QS 7-seater large SUV has all the room you'll need.
I feel alive when I drive.
You'll feel alive when you drive with Orange MG.
There's a funny thing about luck. For every win, chances are there's going to be a wobble. When the lucky country isn't so lucky.
Lucky you're with Amy.
Need a livestock feeding solution? Trust a feeder from Boyd Metalworks. Grain, lick and hay feeders that have feed control flexibility, durable solid construction and a capacity to deliver results. Boyd Metalworks, Australian made and designed by a farmer for farmers.
Position your business within the Bloomfield Retail and Medical Precinct, the new destination in South Orange for premium retail, health and lifestyle businesses. Be part of this thriving commercial hub opposite Orange Hospital. Contact Benchmark Commercial today.
Go Harvey Norman, your destination for the Samsung Galaxy Z series. Pre-order the new Galaxy Z Fold 8 256GB for $0 upfront when you connect to a new Optus $69 per month SIM-only plan for 36 months. Offer ends August 13 at Harvey Norman.
Chocolate on sale.
No. They're Aldi prices. Don't chase sales. They're always low. Get low prices every day. That's Aldi prices. Aldi. Good different.
If you're in the market for something new, take it to Tony Lane. With Isuzu, Ford and Hyundai too. Take it to Tony Lane. Take it to friendly faces. Take it to service that's second to none. Take it, you'll be glad you came to. Take it to Tony Lane.
Television event you won't want to miss.
Whether I'm on the stage or on the dance floor, dancing's in my DNA. We just stop shy of fainting.
Madonna and Graham Norton premieres Tuesday after The Voice.
Good evening. Warm and sunny winter weather is heading our way as we edge closer to the end of July, though frost and a chill sticking around in the morning, and we're still seeing some isolated showers about the southeast, which are then set to increase along the north coast. So what's driving this cold weather? Well, we have a cold front and a trough responsible for the showers, the snow and the wind to the south, but a high pressure system will soon take over, delivering sunny, settled conditions. Rainfall is minimal across the state. We are expecting some scattered showers around southwest slopes and through the Riverina. Central and northern parts of New South Wales remaining dry, but we could see some coastal showers developing as we head closer to the weekend. For the central west tomorrow, though, clearer skies, but it does follow another cool and frosty start to the day. Winds starting off light, barely moving the leads, then turning southerly and cold during the middle of the day. Maximums up to 15 degrees in the west, slightly cooler in Bathurst, a top of 13, just single digits on the way for Orange. Sunny, but a top of 9 degrees. Much the same on Friday with blue sky back on the forecast. Those temperatures increasing by a degree or two, reaching the high teens from Coonabarabran through to Coonamble. Finally, those cold winds starting to ease as we head through the back half of the week. Instead of that cold, chilly, southerly breeze, we'll have a much milder southeasterly wind. We're not saying goodbye, though, to the frosty starts just yet. The start of August on Saturday will deliver some sub-zero mornings, including for Condobolin, but maximums once again climbing a couple of degrees above average. 19 on the way for Dubbo, a top of 18 through Parkes, and sunny for Mudgee and 17 degrees. Set to remain above average on Sunday and into Monday. Temperatures looking to drop down again a little into early next week, but a burst of daytime warmth on the way for the weekend ahead.
I love it when the warm weather falls on the weekend.
Yeah, I know. It's very handy to get out and about.
Yeah,
Can't complain about that. Thanks, Kirsty. See you later. Now for a quick look at fuel prices across the region. In Dubbo, the United has